for giving me this opportunity to be the moderator and get some clarification for the industry. So I welcome all of the panel members. Most welcome to Jaipur, and we would like to have some good insights from you. So I would. So friends, the global market fashion is changing rapidly. Buyers today are not only looking for quality and cost competitiveness, they are equally focused on speed, compliance and sustainability. For Indian exporters, especially for us in Rajasthan, this is both a challenge and an opportunity. We need to adopt digital solutions, leverage free trade agreements and build sustainable, traceable supply chains. Today's discussion will give us a roadmap of how this ecosystem, government, exporters, digital platforms and suppliers can work hand in hand to scale India's fashion exports. I would like to ask Ms. Selina Z, what do you think, she's the head of Alibaba. I welcome her on the stage. So, Alibaba, how can Alibaba help us in digital transformation for export readiness?
Thanks very much for the questions. So my name is Selina. I do a brief introduction about myself. I've been working for Alibaba.com about 10 years across the Asia countries. Previously, I also worked for Alibaba.com in Vietnam, Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, etc. And this is my first year in India. And also, I'm so honored that I got the visa, and this is the first time I travel to India. And I stay here about 1 week already, and we did explore Jaipur market. And we noticed that here, Jaipur has a huge potential, especially for textile industry. Mainly for Alibaba.com, we cover more than 200 countries and regions in the world. And we also helping thousands of sellers who selling multiple categories in the platform. However, in India, our textile industry is one of the most welcome industry for our global buyers. And after I come here to visit our sellers in Jaipur, I feel so impressive because for the last couple of days, I visited many factories, textile factories. I saw your products is with good quality, but very reasonable price. And many of our top sellers from Alibaba.com in textile sellers, they also told me that, Selina, I really achieved good business by Alibaba.com because I can show you one example. The day before yesterday, I visited one factory. This seller, he got 4 online shop by Alibaba.com. And from your guys' perspective, maybe he started from a small businessman. But for Alibaba.com, he already got a huge success because originally he was only a salesperson in a textile shop. After he helped his boss gain a huge success by Alibaba.com, he started to have his own business with Alibaba.com. So he with Alibaba.com about 5 years now. For the last 5 years, all his orders come from us because as a small businessman, he never went to any country except India, and he never do any trade show or other online platform, only Alibaba.com. However, he got more than 30, he covered more than 30 countries nowadays. Even the day I visited his factory, there is a Japanese lady come to his factory to select the products. This is also a buyer from the platform, and he told me this Japanese lady come to his factory every 3 months, and she will bring her design and discuss with his tailor, and every 3 months she will spend 6 days in his factory and discuss how to do the good design and make the sample, and then he will bring to Japan. So Alibaba.com, we're helping hundreds of those top sellers in Jaipur. After I see those products by my eyes, I feel very impressive and very proud of our sellers in Jaipur, because those products really with high quality and good price. So I'm confident that this market will booming and textile will booming by us.
Thank you for your insights. It was good to know that people are already using Alibaba and benefiting from Alibaba. So could you tell me how difficult it is to register yourself, or is it time consuming, or how do you register? And even like you said that you were a retailer or a salesman, how can the big exporters already working for garment manufacturing and get associated with Alibaba and get benefited out of it?
Actually, I always telling my sellers, don't think e-commerce too complicated. It's similar like you join the trade show. The only difference is this is an online trade show, cover over 200 for you, and we are open the gates for the buyers 24 hours a day. This is the only differences. The rest all quite similar. For example, when we come to this trade show, everybody want to choose the best position. It's the same. You come to online, you choose the best position, you get the most traffic for your shop. And then after you have the shop, you need to do the decoration. You need to display your product. It's the same like how you decorate your trade show. So those things for B2B business all quite similar, online or offline. The only difference is we improve the business efficiency. This is the first thing. Second thing is, I think for our exporters here, you guys are already senior business exporters. So for those business issue, there's no issue at all. The only thing I always suggest to my seller is at least we have 1 to 2 people dedicated for this account operation. After all, this is a business. When the buyer comes without time zone, then we need to reply. If we don't reply, the other will reply. So the biggest difference is we must have 1 to 2 people dedicated for the account operation and inquest reply. Because after I doing this job with Alibaba.com for 10 years, I visited thousands of top sellers in our platform. The successful reason and the failure reason almost the same. Whether you have the right person to focus on that. Because for textile industry, there's no doubt that Indian textile is very welcome and popular by the platform. There are millions of buyers are searching for this product. There are no doubts, because this whole week I visited many textile sellers already. They got huge success by our platform. But the only doubt is whether this buyer buy from you. Then this solution is we need to have 1 person or 2 people dedicated for this account. For example, for those top sellers I visited in Jaipur this week for textile, at least the top sellers, they got 2 people manage 1 account because there are so many inquiries. But of course, if we are the beginner, we can start with 1 person.
Thank you. I have a question for you, Radhika. How Alibaba can help us in, like, we have now FTAs with happening and trade missions. So do you think Alibaba can be a part of it and help us get benefited out of all these FTAs and missions which are happening in the world right now?
So I think just first like to just continue on one of the points that Selina mentioned about how can one get onboarded on the platform. And since we've been in the country for more than 20 years now, Alibaba.com started back in 1999 and we've been around since then. To make it more accessible for the sellers and the exporters out here, we have our sales teams spread across all parts of India. So for Jaipur sellers, all the sellers who are present today at the trade show, they can also very easily through any of our channel partners. One of our channel partners are present today here, which is Competence. So they can go on to them, they can talk about the details of the products they are selling, the top 4 categories and the kind of missions that you're also mentioning which are going around the world. The 4 categories that Alibaba.com in India really focuses on are gifts and crafts related categories, textiles and apparels, gems and jewelry, and home and garden. So these are 4 top categories which global buyers are eyeing towards Indian sellers. So these are some of the associations also. I think one of the reasons we also participated and we had a conversation with Sonal regarding this to join in for SOWTEX is because textiles we see that is such a booming category, and as Selina mentioned that global buyers are actually looking for Indian sellers because they have their expertise in such high quality fabric.
We have big opportunity.
Yes.
You think that India and Jaipur is a big opportunity.
And our statistics on the platform also resonate on these lines that textiles is a big opportunity for global buyers.
Thanks. As you said, you have all across the country. You have your channel partners who can guide us.
Correct.
And in Jaipur, you have the.
Yeah, we have right now we have multiple channel partners in Jaipur itself. But today we have Competence here with us. So anyone who wants to understand how they can navigate on the platform, how they can get onboarded, the channel partners actually make it very easy for any step-by-step process. And it's not only just to get onboarded, even the after sales service, how to add the keywords, how to write the descriptions. They'll give you very step-by-step processes which they can help in succeeding.
So basically, I understand that they specialize in textiles and garments.
In the entire
all the 4
all categories, across all categories.
So here we have Mr. Guna also. He is from Eka Consulting, and they are basically for automation and digitizing the factories. So I would like to know how digitization can happen and how we can get benefits out of digitalization in our factories, and some examples if you want to go to us.
Thank you so much, Rakshit. It's a good opportunity to say what exactly we are going to act on the industry's demand, especially for the futuristic competition and challenges we are communicating. So, since we were into business of consulting, optimizing operations into all textile segments and apparel segments, we have come across with so many challenges from manufacturers, even from buyers side. So we have teamed up from some of my clients who was my clients and I was supplying them automations. So we found there was a gap between consulting as well as the solutions. So it gave up us, okay, there must be a bridge between the user and the working culture and the demands of the market, because every day there is a challenge, every day there is a demand. So we have come up with a concept called a smart factory concept. This is a simple language I would use. It's an enhancement of your existing conventional process into a smarter way, where you optimize your cost, meets your demands of your market according to the challenges, and how you are going to bridge all your operations and all your activities and the reporting with your best practices. So we have made a concept called, as I said, a smart factory solution. This doesn't come only with the practices. It comes with some solutions, some practices, some equipments, also some software equipments to be built in your process on a daily basis to bring your reporting system without human interference.
That's great. Good to know that some
Yes.
smart factories are coming up, which is
Very
a
much.
new thing for us. I think
Yes.
a lot of learning. So I would like to know that, like for small manufacturers, because everybody cannot afford a lot of expense. Because smart factory, once you hear this term, looks like it is an expensive affair. So
Not exactly.
there are all kinds of factories in Jaipur. So can a small factory be a smart factory?
Yes. To be a smart, you just need a practice and the equipments which is really you needed for your operations. It's not necessary what is your skill.
I mean, we have limitations of budget. We cannot just small factory cannot invest a lot of money, and so that's the question. Like, if even a small factory wants to be a smart factory, is it in the budget? Is it affordable?
Of course.
And what kind of timelines do you think we have? Like, if we make an agreement with you, how many months or years or days does it take to become a smart factory?
It's really hard to just stipulate a time in very generic form. It depends on the applications and depends on the scale of your production and where you want to be more smart. See, smart can be from end to end, but not necessarily all your factories has to be end to end smart. There are some bottleneck operations where you can be smart. There are some operations you don't have to be smart. So we are here to guide in a way that what exactly in every manufacturers would get into the smarter way where you can manage your bottlenecks in all your areas. There are some factories we are converting them from convention to green to smart. Yes, these are like bigger factories, bigger setups, mass manufacturer, exporters. Yes, we do that, but it's not the case for everyone.
Yeah, because we don't have, everybody is not a very big factory, and everybody cannot afford a big, investment. So that was my question. That even smaller. So
Don't worry about the cost. This is a concept which we are doing it on the patient, not to make figures. This concept is a root cause for your futuristic challenge. Anything expected from any of buyers from the worldwide. So this is going to be a new concept to give practices to an industry in a way that you don't waste your money, waste your time, and optimize your manpower.
and is it customized or is it standard?
Completely customized. Completely customized.
So as Alibaba has a stall as a channel partner here in Jaipur, are you also showcasing your product?
Yes, we have our own booth, and we are planning to set up our own operation in Jaipur. Since
How soon?
we are ready, we are just looking for 1 or 2 clients to sign up with us, and my
How
office
can we have some presentation or something? Is it we visit your booth and we can have the presentation?
Yes, we have a
So I think it's a very good concept which they've come up with, a smart factory where we can learn a lot and digitalize and automate. I don't know how exactly how the smart factory runs, but we can always have a look at it and understand. So thank you. Thank
just
you.
add a small text here. Smart is nothing but expensive. Don't think that. Smart is smart. There's nothing to be the cost. Yes, everything involves cost, but smart is what you need for your right operations, right practices. That's called smart. We don't target on the money, we don't target on the timelines. It's only how fast you can be smart in your operations, and we help you on that. And our presentation takes minimum at least 45 minutes to 1 hour. So I prefer anyone who wants to interact with us, please give us a right slot time. So we will sit, we will discuss, we will explain you end to end what exactly is our offering.
So what we can do is we can probably have an appointment with them so that there's no two people mixing together and they can have proper presentation. So as you said, it's 45 minutes to 1 hour. So in next 2 days, today and tomorrow, we can probably take an appointment and visit the stall and understand how it works.
Please.
Thank you very much, Mr. Guna. So, with this, I would ask the guests sitting if they have any question and answers from Alibaba or Eka Consultants. So we are open for question answer session.
I want to ask Alibaba, what is your charges for annual, or how you can help us by monetary system? Because maybe we have to pay something before registration. So what is the policy, minimum, any package or whatever? Please explain.
Thank you very much for the question. First question is, what is the charge? Second is, how are we going to support you? So in terms of the charge, Alibaba.com, we do have two type of products. So if you are the buyer, we are very welcome. Everybody come to the platform to search and buy products. If you are a seller, then we have membership products and advertising products. So membership products means we will have an entrance fee. Once you paid and pass the business verification from the verification company, you will be our member. Then officially you will have the online shop. Then you can post your product and sell your product by Alibaba.com. Advertising products means each position has different price. So for online business, each keyword has different price. So if you want to enjoy the highest ranking, you pay the highest rates. In terms of the fee, so for membership fee, I'm not good at that. So I give you a roughly number of USD. Then my partner, they will answer this by local currency. So by USD is about 1,000 to 8,000. We have different membership fee. That it depends on the traffic details. They will explain to you by detail. This is
yearly.
membership.
1,000 to 8,000 is yearly or monthly?
USD.
It's yearly?
Yeah, annually. So because it's an annual membership fee from 1,000 to 8,000. This is the range. However, it's based on the traffic and other benefits differences. Later on, our partner can introduce you the detail. In terms of the advertising fee, there is even a much higher range. It's based on industry differences, keywords differences. Of course, the highest one get the highest traffic. Second is how we support you, right? Yes, that's very important. So once our customers join Alibaba.com, we will have our local partners like Competitiveness today. They will guide our sellers on board the platform, pass the business verification. In the meantime, they will do training for our local sellers as well. Of course, Alibaba.com will also join the training together to empower the e-commerce ability into our sellers.
One more thing, after our product we show on the your website, then the price decision is our or yours?
So firstly, the first answer directly answer your question. Your price is decided by yourself. This is the first direct answer. Secondly is Alibaba.com is an online transaction platform, and we support the online payment tool to buyer and seller as well. So that is why for B2B business, because our quantity, there's a huge range. People might buy the sample order from you 10 pieces, but people might also buy one container from you. So normally for the sample order, we will suggest you put the pieces less, maybe 3 pieces, 5 pieces, 10 pieces. But for the big order, you will get the other pieces requirements with different price. So B2B price is all decided by seller, but we will suggest you have a range for different quantity.
Another thing, after selling, registration fees you already told 1,000 to 8,000 you are going. But even after in sale, there is also any commission from your side?
Actually, there are some differences I must explain. So if you did the online transaction, yes, they will have some charge based on the online transaction revenue. This is a charge for every e-commerce platform. But if the transaction is offline, no, we don't take any commission. Alibaba.com, after all, we are the global B2B platform. So we building this online payment portal is to helping buyer and seller to build the trust through the platform. So we will suggest you, in order to protect both buyer and seller, we can use the online payment portal for the sample orders. After that, you trust the buyer as your long-term partner, then you guys can do the business offline as well.
Okay, thank you.
My pleasure.
Good morning.
Any other questions?
Yeah, this is Suresh here. I just want Mr. Guna to address the price pressures and labor challenge in the industry. The industry is currently facing immense pressure due to squeezed pricing and labor shortages. Okay, so how can manufacturers effectively adapt these challenges without compromising on quality or profitability? Additionally, what role do you believe technology and automation can play in addressing labor-related issues while maintaining productivity and cost effectiveness? I think this is very important. Not only automation can help, or not only the softwares can help. So it should be integration. So I would like you to give a way on this panel. Yes.
Is my associate pulling me only? Actually, the person who asked question, he is expert in this. Yes. See, as Mr. Suresh throw this question is very nice. Everyone is crying about labors, availability of labor, attribution of labor, cost of labors. Then we came into several discussions with some of our clients that no labors, no business. We said, do you ever use your labor at their optimum level? They have no answers. We said, you ever have your cost analysis, cost per minute and your operations? No answers. You ever adopt the right technologies, the right automations at your facilities on your manufacturing? Another question mark. So we say these concepts, these are the answers we built ourselves. Okay, these are the answers to be answered by us to the users. So the smart factory concept, what we are really focusing on these points. Yes, labor is already running out because of other industries are taking over the labors from textile and garmenting. We need labors. Yes, there are some areas without labors we cannot work, but there are some areas we can optimize labors up to the optimum level of their efficiency, where we can really save time and money using the right practices, right technologies, with a right team who can give you a right path, a right structure of your business to be done. This is exactly Mr. Suresh and Mr. Patil is into business and doing the same job for last 35 plus years experience. And I would add that these experts are from not only in Indian working industries, they work worldwide. I just pulled Mr. Suresh from Africa after 3 years of his experience in turnkey projects. He was working for one of the largest company in the world who is setting up industrial parks worldwide. The company based from Dubai. The name Arise, correct? Arise.
Yeah, correct.
So they have set up 3 textile industries. First textile industries in Africa. So Mr. Suresh was the guy who was heading all 3 operations. He was like end to end, right from the bare land, and he brought factories to 40% efficiency. And they've trained people, they set up the team. Now they were the first people to show that they implemented garment industries and textile industries in Africa. We are proud to say that now Arise is happy to sign up with us to bring investors to Africa to set up factories. So we are trying to bridge all the areas, not only into missionaries, not only into consulting. We are also bringing people to invest in other countries, which also we see a balancing factor for any kind of a manufacturers. If you are already a manufacturer in India, why you should have your presence also outside India? Because you have to target the world, not only India. Why you are targeting only Indian buyers? You target also some buyers from other countries. Why you are focusing on only Indian laborers? There are areas, laborers are available, but there is no one to utilize them. Which is, we see a big opportunity in Africa. Very cheap. To be, maybe Suresh can give the figure. It will be, we must be surprised. 2,500 rupees per month, labor is available. We are fighting for laborers in India. Even we pay 25,000 rupees in a month, we are not finding a laborers in India. There are people, countries, 2,500 rupees per month, laborers are hunting for the job. And there are corporates coming up, helping investors to bring there, and they are ready to help end to end, completely setting up factories, giving you buyers, giving you orders, giving you raw material. Africa is one of the beautiful source for the best cotton in the world. So now African governments are taking a lot of initiatives to bring buyers there, and they want to give end-to-end product. They don't want to sell only raw material. Now government is getting smart. Now they want to make their own presence in the global market. So these are making a big changes in the industry. So we also see there is a lot of opportunities for Indian manufacturers to go there, other buyers to come down. And the recent update, Mr. Trump is giving a lot of shock for us in tariffs. So whereas in Africa we are getting a lot of benefits from Mr. Trump as well. So this is always a good choice. We see people, when you can do in India, you can do anywhere in the world. Anyway, you serve the buyers from global, either from India, from other factories. Your excellence will work anywhere in the world. And I don't see any kind of troubles for manufacturers in this business in coming years. Any kind of challenges, I think Chinese and Indians are the best in textile segments, I see. So we are 2 giants. I think we should be able to compete and everyone. Did I answer?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Guna, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
And also, we would like to add a point. Basically, see, people may be finding difficulty to come back to us. So we offer a feasibility study. We can come to your factories and do a small 2-hour or 3-hour feasibility study and see the gaps. What are the gaps? Immediate, not be a complete smart, but wherever the gaps are there, you can fill the gaps, and we can suggest you, okay, these are the gaps, and if you fill these gaps, you can take your factory level from A level to a B level, or B level to C level. So it can be a progressive kind of thing. So one by one you can start, because Jaipur is more on a conventional node as of now. There is a lot of dynamics is changing all over the world. Every day, every minute, the dynamics are changing. So we need to adapt to the latest dynamics. Otherwise, we will be left behind. So, thank you. Thank you, Guna.
Nice, thank you.
Any other question?
One more. If you want to specifically throw some technical questions to Mr. Suresh, you can do it. He's nice. So I add on. So it looks very silent, but yes, sir. Good stuff to share. Please.
As you told me that you help to set up the factories properly. So, because in garment industry we face very much difficulties in the labor. Trained labor always not available, and we need to use unskilled people sometime, and the quality issues we always have. So, have you anything add in your factory setup for the training to unskilled people? So they can in factory, every factory they have some labor issue which already covered by second line of unskilled people. So what you are doing now in this matter, it is possible for you that you have to suggest factories that they have some unskilled people who skill them.
Yes, very clear. Thanks to for the question. Labor. Again, we are coming back to the same topic. Yes, as you say, we set up training sessions from raw people, bring them to your expected level of your efficiency. So we do have various categories of skill levels for people. So during the training session, we have a proper scheduled training sessions under our offer. When we set up turnkey projects, we take care of labors, we take care of their trainings, we take care of their periodical advancement for them. We do also skill matrix calculations on the labors, their efficiency, the systems we are going to implement, the practices we are going to implement under our consulting. You also have a continuity of your labor performance monitoring system. So you know that your laborers are trained well and they are practicing, they are enhancing their skill over the period with our practices implemented. So it's not that once we implement, you know, okay, they're gone, what about it? No, we know we have implemented and how this guy is progressing, whether he is improving, he is not improving. You have this complete monitoring system through our practices. So we will not let you say bye once your factory is started. We continue our relationship until you need our services without fail. We have systems implemented on our under roof with the machines. We have also a software platform which can communicate between your machines and your monitor your operations, monitor your people's activities, and report without any human interference to your management system. So your managers are given a real-time data without troubling your labors. This is already in under offering with us.
One more thing.
Yeah, please.
In our trade, because in India, most of garments is for summer, autumn, summer, but not for proper winter. So we face the issues in the summertime, winter time, because in winter time we don't have any good fabrics, anything good borders. So that time we face the labor is excess. But when we prepare summer orders, then lot of labor there. So in that period, how we can manage that the labor can stand with us, because no work then labor has to move somewhere else. So in our trade, I feel that this is the problem that we face, the problem of labor. Otherwise, if full follow we have good business, then labor may be stable. So have you any suggestion, any this kind of management of when labor requirement is more, which time is less, so we can manage accordingly?
Very good question. Hope Suresh or Patil, who wants to answer this?
I will speak regarding this. That's really a good question. So, when we are working on a smart concept, what are the greatest advantages, I tell you. Now you are talking about the order in and off. Sometimes in some season there is order, some season there is no orders. When you have a organized way in a particular manner you are producing your production with the slightest automation, converting the highly skilled operation into a semi-skilled operation by adopting automation or attachments or some unskilled de-skilling methods. So you have a quality, your quality will become stable because precision will become more consistently. So when the buyers, when you approach the buyers, they see the potential, continuity, you have a procedures, you have a smart way to do your production. I think more buyers will flow to you. You will be overbooked rather than underbooked situation. Because a lot of now Reliance, there may be Tatas, there may be other domestic brands. They are all looking for these kind of because the prices are very tough. So how do you cater the prices? So you need to resolve your cost by adopting some automations, some training. So training also, most of the times in an unconventional way, it depends on your highly skilled operators, because if he is absent or he is not there, your operator is not highly skilled, then you face difficulties to cater. When you de-skill these highly skilled operations into a regular operation, a unskilled operation kind of thing, then you can adapt to any operators to take challenge of any operations. So that is the greatest advantage, and your quality is consistent when you have automations. So every time you get the same quality. Suppose somebody is making a polo t-shirt, if you take a automation of a placket making, you produce 100 pieces, 1000 pieces or a lakh pieces, the placket making will be in the same manner. So buyers or over the quality man can see the same quality. There will be a less errors. So this will give an advantage with the buyers. So buyer will definitely look forward to work with your factories, and you will be definitely filled with orders. Thank you.
We also have Alibaba for that. For order generation, you can use order generation from Alibaba and automation smart factory from Eka Consulting. So both of them combined together can be a good option. So thank you so much. Thank you to all our esteemed panelists for sharing such insightful perspective. As President of GARE, I can assure you that our association will continue work as a bridge, connecting exporters with government, digital platforms, certified suppliers, so that Rajasthan garment industry can shine at global stage. Thank you once again to our distinguished panelists and to all of you for being engaged audience. So together let us move forward. Confidence and ambition to make India and Rajasthan in particular a leader in global fashion exports. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Mike. Thank you so much. That was a very, very interesting panel discussion. I would like to invite Mr. Sunil Kumar Pachar to please, he's from EcoLive, a very special professional who's into rainwater harvesting for our factories, to please come and felicitate our distinguished panel. I'll also like to invite Mr. Ram Agarwal. Mr. Ram Agarwal, please come and felicitate our distinguished panel, please. Aye, please aye. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for being a machinery partner. I will proceed to the next session now.